So Brandon, before I start this, can I ask, have you ever been hypnotized before?
No.
Awesome. Then let's try this. Before I set up this video call to you to try some sort of hypnotic experiment, if you'd like to call it that, I asked you to get a glass ready. Have you got that? Good.
Yeah.
Then I'd like you to hold your left hand flat and place the glass on top.
Cool.
Now all I'd like you to do is make sure that you keep that glass in your hand in frame of the camera so everyone at home can see you. Now all I'd like you to do with your right hand is place it over the glass, not touching it but just slightly over the glass, and I'd like you to just pick up that glass now. Now tell us, how heavy is that on a scale of 1 to 10?
About a 3.
So light?
Yeah.
Nice. What I'd like you to do now is place your left hand out with a glass on top, with your right hand on top as you are, and I want you to look down at that glass, and I want you to imagine it starts to become heavier. And you really visualize that. Every single thing I'm about to say over the next few moments, you visualize to the best of your ability. Imagine that becomes so heavy now, it starts to become a struggle to lift. Try and lift that glass now and notice how heavy it feels as you lift it. It should become heavier. You'll be able to lift it slightly, but it becomes quite heavy. How heavy was that on a scale of 1 to 10 now?
That was about a 7.
Interesting. And now I want you to continue as you are, staying just there. I want you to look down at the glass, and this time I want you to imagine that it's completely welded, completely stuck, completely locked to your hand. In fact, it will be so heavy this time that you won't be able to lift it. Your left hand will be able to support the glass there, but that glass will be completely stuck, completely locked in place. And when I ask you to lift this glass now, you won't be able to lift it. Try and lift the glass now and find that you can't. Try and use every fibre and muscle in your body to lift that glass and find that you can't lift it. And now you can. How did that feel?
That was weird. Don't quite know why I couldn't lift it, but that was really weird.
Cool. What are you not thinking about right now? You know that feeling when you wake in the morning after having a dream, and the more you try and think about the dream, the further it just drifts through your mind. The more you try and think about the dream, the further it just drifts from your mind. It's almost like a cloud bursting, a bubble bursting. It's almost like you're feeling that now, that kind of memory loss just going past. Try and say your name and find you can't. Try and say your name and find you can't. Try and move your lips, look at me and say your name and find you can't. What's my name?
Ashley.
You can say my name. My name's Ashley. My name's Ashley. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Don't do this to make me look good, but what's your name? Look at me, look at me. You can speak, yes?
Yeah.
Can you
That's
say
not
the
bad.
alphabet going from A to Z?
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Cool, you can
G.
stop just there. This time when I do it, you might notice it starts to become slightly more difficult. When I shut my fingers, I want you to just try and swallow. You'll notice how difficult that is, and then you'll continue with your journey along the alphabet until it completely just stops. Start saying the alphabet now by looking at me.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, I, J, K, L,
Carry on.
M, O, P,
Carry on.
Q, R, S, T, U, V. W.
Carry on. From the beginning, A, B, C.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
You can
P.
stop there. How did that feel?
Bloody painful.
Did you feel a tightness?
Yes. Fucking uncomfortable.
What's my name again?
Ashley.
And your name is just... Don't mess around here. What's your name? But the moment you look straight back into my eyes and just allow everything to go completely back to normal, you can speak how you always could. Nothing will be as heavy as sometimes you
Brandon.
imagine, and your name is completely back. Say it. Try and say your name.
Brandon.
Say it.
Brandon.
Brandon. A, B, C, D, F, G?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L,
And your name is?
E. Brandon.
Well, thank you very much for taking part.
That was strange. I'd never experienced something like that before. I don't know how that's possible. That was weird. That was really tight. But there's nobody here to do that. That was weird.